Welcome to Coffee Couch Ideas podcast, where it's all about discovering your true self. So grab a cup of coffee, relax, and enjoy episodes with me. I'm your host, Kritika Arcot. Let's begin the journey of making those small little changes in life. In this episode, I'm going to talk about 9 habits of highly efficient homemakers. This is a 2-part series on homemaking. In this episode, I will be covering the 4 habits of highly efficient homemakers, and the rest of the 5 habits will be covered in the part 2 episode. So do listen to both the episodes. My journey of homemaking began 12 years back. I quit my job then and dreamt that I would be a perfect homemaker, juggling all the household tasks with a big smile on my face. Little did I know that life as a homemaker has its own highs and lows. The initial days of homemaking was like a quick breeze. As I entered the parenting phase, I learned many lessons and I know that more is yet to come. We all enjoy the toddlerhood age of our kids, and it is one of the cutest to experience. As kids start growing, the responsibilities increase, the household activities pile up, and the chores seem to be mundane as we get less time for ourselves. And over the years, we start to enjoy homemaking by making small little changes. But sometimes down the lane, we still struggle, and that is okay. As a choice or by circumstances, one chooses to be a homemaker. A homemaker devotes his or her time to make everyone's life better in the family. You would face success or failure like any other job which needs to be carried with love and affection. A homemaker serves the family with no expectation of anything in return, and most of them look down upon their job. Well, you need to be grateful and feel proud to say that you are a homemaker and hold your attitude high as this is a dignified job as a homemaker works diligently to raise the family and accepts challenging chores. We should make sure that we enjoy every bit of homemaking, be it dusting, doing the laundry, changing diapers, or taking care of elders. Traditionally, men were the breadwinners of the family. They were the hunters and women were the gatherers. Women stayed in their shelters and managed their work by taking care of their children and the family. Slowly, women started to work out of the house by helping men in farming. And later, as industries were set up, a few women started to work like men. Our mothers and grandmothers were happy homemakers and never complained about doing the same chores day in and day out. And they worked tirelessly to raise the family with love and joy. And now, though we live in the modern world with many technological innovations, still we seem to be unhappy with homemaking. Today's homemakers have all the wonderful qualities of an efficient homemaker, and most of them enjoy their journey of homemaking. However, a few struggle to do so. There is nothing wrong in it. We need to identify the distractions and the mentality that stops us from getting our work done on time. We would look into the list of 9 habits that we should consider to be an efficient homemaker. The first habit is managing time. Well, most of us have a feeling that we don't have enough time to work, relax, and spend time with our family. Everyone has 24 hours in a day. Why is it that a few can make the most of it and the rest cannot? That is because those who can know how to manage time and prioritize their work. So never say that you don't find to do something that you wish for. For example, when you say, I don't find time to read books, means that reading is not your priority. And if you really wish to read them, then bring it up on your to do list, prioritize, and get your things done. The second habit is avoiding distraction. Social media is addictive, and everyone knows that, and still we spend a lot of time on it. It is okay to use them for a shorter duration. However, falling prey to it is not advisable. And many homemakers spend a lot of time on social media. Be wise as even the simple notification that you get on your smartphone or your laptop can tempt you to get on social media, and even without your knowledge, you would have spent hours together checking emails, texting friends, watching YouTube videos, going on Facebook, Twitter, etc. So limit your social media time, and anything in moderate is fine. The next distractor is watching television. We sometimes watch television for a long period and binge watch a series. It is all right, but have a specific time to watch television and remember not to overwatch as it is a bit distractor, which will not let you finish your chores in time. The last distraction is talking over phone for a long period. Sometimes when we get bored, we just dial a friend's or relative's number and talk for hours together, even without having a particular reason for having made the call. So limit your talk time over the phone. Be in touch with people, but not at the cost of getting addicted to it, because at the end of the day, as a homemaker, you are responsible to finish your daily tasks on time. So keep an eye on the distractors and be wise and use them as a reward once you finish your household chores. The next habit is not to multitask. Most of us think that multitasking is beneficial. Actually, concentrating on one prime job will save time, and multitasking will reduce the efficiency of the work. Well, listening to music and doing your chores is fine. I love to cook by humming or listening to a song. Sometimes I listen to radio or other podcasts, so don't try to multitask. The next one is not to be a perfectionist, as it is a spoiler. Nobody is perfect, so never think that you need to finish all your tasks on one day. For example, if you are loaded with work and unable to fold clothes or wash your dishes on that day, it is all right, and there is always a second day, and you can complete the unfinished task. Be at peace, relax, and enjoy what you're doing. We also face a situation where we have guests coming over to our place and we want all the things in the house to be organized, which makes us pressurized, expecting the house to be spick and span. And it is okay if dust is collected at some corner of the house. Guests are visiting to spend time with us and not to judge the way we maintain our house. So when someone is visiting you, take a deep breath and shower your love and affection on them. This is the end of the part 1 series of homemaking, and do listen to the part 2 series where I cover the rest of the habits of highly efficient homemakers. Happy homemaking and discover your true self. Thanks to all of you for finding time and listening to this episode. And if you find this interesting and helpful, please share it with your friends and family. You can listen to this podcast on Spotify, Anchor.fm, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and other platforms. And you can hit the follow button to get notification on every new episode. And there is an option to send a voice message on Anchor.fm. You can follow us on our Facebook page, Coffee Couch Ideas. And you can also email to kritika.arkar@gmail.com. Happy listening and discover your true self.